welcome back to Vegas.
Yay! This place it is. It's like evil Vegas.
Hey. No, not yet. He's treading water. Yeah. He's been through the
And the
door before.
excuses start.
Well, don't worry. We'll get it done. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, he's been through the drill before. Right. I'll be in touch.
The lovely thing about these conversations is just like imagining what God is saying.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you sure he's gonna be fine? Yeah, he's been through a drill.
Oh, this is so... Oh, it's just a pretty one.
And now we fight
Silver
the two acrobats.
Watch yourself, Enoch. You'll need a gale for this battle.
So the Gale is their weapon. Why do we
Yeah.
need a Gale despite being... Well, despite being range spam? Well, aside from being range spam. Gales are actually more powerful versus Arcs.
Okay.
And this is where the triangle system of the game comes into play. There are 3 weapons, each weapon is strong to 1 and weak to 1.
Alright.
And that actually defines which weapon you need to have equipped. And now I hope you're ready for a completely new form of combat.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh gosh, combat in this is beautiful.
This is one of the more entertaining weapons because you can spam enemies to shit.
That is gorgeous combat.
Yeah. It is like weapon usage is very straightforward until you get all 3 weapons. So like right now there is no reason to not use the Arch because if you use the Gale, you'll either deal with weaker opponents or opponents just as strong as you.
Okay. This is just so nice to watch.
Yeah, the movements are beautiful. I'm actually trying to show off a few of the attacks, but my opponent is not letting me.
Oh no, your armor!
Don't worry, I have my genes, it's fine. Also, I don't know if you know this, but this enemy is actually the dark, skinny enemy only in armor.
Yeah.
Now here's one part I don't like about the game. When you're on low health, the screen's edges glow red. And that's gonna get super annoying if there isn't any health nearby.
Okay.
Here, not so much because the entire level is red, but when you're in like a blue
Yeah.
level and just have...
I can
this-
see that being distracting. Whereas here
Yeah.
you don't really notice it.
Yeah. You only know it's a slow heartbeat.
I love how you're so conveniently shirtless.
I mean, like, I'm fine with male fan service. I think more games need that.
Yeah, I mean enough games have, you know,
Good news.
scantily clad females, so...
Yeah. So this is fair game.
No, I haven't told him that yet.
Told him what?
I figure all in good time.
Lucifer?
And Enoch is just there staring like,
Lucifer?
Lucifer, I'm
What
right
haven't
here.
you told me? I'm right here. What haven't you told me? Should I be worried?
Probably.
It's like Combat, the Dance Dance Revolution edition.
Oh, you have no idea. Just remember that sentence.
Okay.
But yeah, this is one of the more fun weapons for me. I prefer the third weapon for a reason that will be obvious when we get it, but this is probably the most graceful one.
Alright. Ooh, new enemy type.
Yes. And they're a bitch unless you have this weapon.
Yeah.
Jump onto that.
So, I'm not sure if you noticed, but we have 4 different voices giving us advice.
Yes, I'm guessing those are your 4 Archangels?
Yes, and each angel specializes in something else.
Okay.
We're actually gonna see them at the end of this video, so we'll use that for an explanation. They're actually the reason I first played this game in English instead of Japanese dubs, because it's hard to tell their voices apart. Also, not only are the weapons used for specific enemy types or rather specific weapons, they're also used for specific platforming obstacles.
Okay.
So, because this is the only weapon that gives you an extra dash forward in the air, you can't reach this place without it.
Alright.
This weapon and the next one are the only weapons you need to reach specific areas, whereas the Arch has a glide, which just like makes your life easier when platforming.
Yeah, okay.
But anything that's mandatory is within reach with a double jump.
Okay.
So you never have to like backtrack and get a specific weapon. It does get annoying though because unless you play the game already, you can't predict which weapon will be required.
Yeah.
So what I tried to do here was steal both weapons very quickly, disarm them both, but that didn't work, so I'm just left with this one. That's fine, we have another Ariel here. So you probably noticed that the platforming is getting a bit trickier.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
The next tricky jump is actually one of the more annoying ones,
Okay.
and you'll see why in a bit. As soon as I go get that thing. See, here I was hoping that, oh, I just need to break it and whatever drops will come to me, but I get the only drop that you have to touch. Anything else you break, so little orbs or health,
It comes to
goes,
you.
yeah, it comes automatically to you. Now this is a tricky jump. If you go straight ahead, it's the mandatory route, but you need to actually do a gale jump to the right for that optional area. And that's a bit of a hell.
Yeah.
Because of the camera, it's very hard to judge the distance and angle, and as you see, I almost died there.
But it's fine, you didn't.
That spirit wishes to tell you something.
So here's a new thing. These are the quote-unquote bonus stages.
Okay.
These are the most depressing bonus stages ever. Well, not depressing, more like the scariest.
Alright.
So welcome to the darkness. The goal here is to get to the end and find a fragment of Ishtar's bones,
I see.
which is the second piece of lore in the game. But this one's pretty easy. It's right there on the second platform. Later on, they get super tricky because they're somewhere way up, and the level, if you go in one direction, it loops since it's like a cylinder.
Okay.
Now here's the thing: you have to get all the way up, and the darkness is constantly going upwards towards you. If the darkness reaches you, very bad stuff happens.
Okay. What kind of very bad stuff?
Due to story reasons, I'm just gonna show it much later in the game.
Alright.
But it's probably like one of the most uncomfortable things I've seen in this game.
Oh, it's still very, very, very nice to look at.
Yeah. And now we're back.
Thanks, Ghost.
And we got a trophy.
Yay.
This is actually on a fresh account, so we'll be seeing trophies that are also mandatory to get, like just by playing the game.
Yeah.
So what happens, like, if you don't get Ishtar's bones and escape the level, you can re-enter it. It only closes after you've gotten the bone fragment.
Okay.
And they're not, like, mandatory for anything, like, you don't need to collect them for a good ending or whatever. They're just another source of in-game lore.
Okay.
And rather than dealing with current events, like the Freeman lore does, they deal with past events.
Alright.
Like, I wouldn't say like the AI here is stupid, but sometimes there are these moments where it simply just stands there and does nothing. But yeah, as you saw, like, our Gale turned dark red, and that's basically a sign, oh, you need to purify this right now. Because it does like so little damage when it's completely red that you just have to do it to achieve anything.
Or nick another one for the free purify.
Yeah. Like, because like when you're doing that purify, enemies can't hurt you, you're in vulnerable animations, it's basically just good to grab the opportunity.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the main things you're paying attention is just which weapon you'll end combat with. Hey, we're almost there. Look how close the eye is.
Ooh, ominous. Wow, it's getting creepier.
Yep. And hey, it's Lucifer.
Hey. He seems to be having trouble.
No, we don't.
It'll take more than this to keep him down.
Lucifer.
I'll be in touch.
I sense a fallen angel.
And these are the random boss attacks I mentioned.
Okay.
This is the only time I think they actually tell you I sense a fallen angel, because it's the first time it'll actually happen, but they just appear
Okay.
later on without warning.
Human love is a source of unlimited power. I descended from heaven to find that love. That is why I must fight you. Even though you come in the name of the Lord.
Who is he going to fight?
So this is Ariel, who has one of the most badass fighting themes in this game.
Yeah, I was just thinking, this audio is awesome. Oh, and bats.
That bat pillar is an instant fuck you. If it like catches you early, your entire armor is more or less gone. Now, thankfully, I have the Gale, which he is either on equal terms with or weak to, because bosses also follow the rule of that triangle. I'm pretty sure that the Arch is useless against him.
Oh, I like his little bats. They're cute.
Yeah. The Bat Beam he shoots horizontally is weaker than the vertical one, but it still hits for a lot. Basically what it does is like continuous damage, so the longer you're in the beam, the more damage you take.
More damage. Okay.
And we've broken his armor.
Yay!
How can this be?
Hold, Ariel.
So if you lose here, they basically just tell you go home and be a family man. So this thing is one of those unclear tutorials. After a fight with one of the Watchers,
It looks as if they've succumbed to Ariel's
Enoch is kinda dazed.
Okay.
But it's just like a normal level section like any. It doesn't actually affect gameplay too much.
Know our true intent. You, of all people, can envision the future of the tower. How it will evolve.
Tell me, boy, have you never lifted anything heavier than a pen?
This is kind of sinister.
Yep. But don't worry, it's all in Enoch's mind. And now he's fine. I mean, they don't actually come to you because that would be silly. Because they could just murder you in that moment.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest, that victory against Ariel was kind of unexpected. Because on my first playthrough, I lost almost every fight. Which is kind of demoralizing because when you don't know why they're attacking you and whether you can win and what's going on, it kind of sucks that you keep losing to bosses and get mocked at.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like a bit of a detour I took because I forgot whether any of these drops had anything worthwhile. Spoiler, they didn't. Well, except that one.
Oh, that's so cute!
That's a Nephilim, a creature born from the unholy union of humans and angels.
Oh, that's so cute!
Nephilim are great.
Enoch, follow it into the tower.
Enoch's like, okay, sure.
You could clear this in 7 hours, if you're good enough.
I honestly have no idea what that's a reference to because I'm not sure how long it actually takes to beat the game. Because the thing keeping time on your save game is kind of strange.
These are portraits of the Archangels.
Oh, this is pretty.
A fitting rendition of Ariel, the angel of warfare.
So we'll see more of Ariel later, but he's essentially the combat advisor for us. I think Michael in this one is just like your general advisor for everything.
Okay.
This must be Raphael.
And Raphael is the item advisor. He's the one explaining
Yeah.
all items.
Plain. Gabriel, this atmosphere of wisdom truly befits.
And Gabriel is there to explain the lore of the game. She's very pretty.
Yeah.
I really like the mosaic of her hair.
Oh, that is just a beautiful, pretty stage.
Yeah. And next time we go deeper into the tower.
Okay.